size, which is 0, no spillover or anything. We're starting in the southwest. We're going to keep this up because this is where we're going to keep our track of our faces and heels when we sign them. What else was I going to do? So our product is basically golden age wrestling before the 1970s, so we're going to do a lot of that. We have no booking team. We have no roster. We're going to start with our very first thing we're going to do is we're going to start building our merchandise is up right off the bat, so we can start making money that way. And then we're gonna go ahead and start looking for workers. We're gonna look for males. No, not retired, active males. Nationality based in the Southwest. Or not based in the Southwest, we're gonna be around the Southwest. Near the Southwest. We're gonna go for road agencies. We're gonna based in the United States with 20 popularity minimum. Let's see, we don't have much money, so we're gonna look for the cheap ones. Oh, that could work. To hire that can work in USA only. I think we're gonna get Mark Cordes as our booker slash referee. What does his booking skills look like? 29, 29. Reffing's 87, so he could be a good start off. Let's go ahead and negotiate. Written for 1 year. Let's do 2 years. He's the only one that's going to have a written contract for the most part at the beginning of the series. Go ahead and back to offices. Workers. Now we're going to start getting workers. Let's go ahead with the workers. Let's look for at least 70 basics. Brian Lawler could be a good one. That's my main heel for the beginning. He's at 80 selling, 76 basics, 72 consistency, 82 realism. There's 60 reputation. He's a 3 in our area, which might be a good one to do. 30 a year, not covered. Hell yeah. Let's get him. Brian Clark, nah, I don't want him yet. I want some workers. Maybe bring in the Harlem Heat as a tag team? It's only, I don't want them in just yet. I'm not going to start working on my tag teams just yet. That's going to be the farthest from my ideal. Let's bring in Navajo Warrior. Young Lion with less than 2 years experience, so that's fine. Who else should I bring in? Let's go with 50 basics. Let's go with only males because we're gonna be strictly males for the beginning. In Awesome Kong, maybe. I'm not gonna. Chavo, Chaz Taylor, Dave Powers, El Dandy, Litha, Eliminator. Maybe bring in Crash Ali, maybe? as a powerhouse bad guy. Scott Putski, yeah, let's bring him. Second generation superstar. Let's hold off on it. Let's give him a 9-month contract, just in case we don't use him very much. What does his skills look like? 50 basics, 50 selling, 45. He's pretty good. Let's just sign him as just as a jobber working his way up. Let's see, what else should we do? Uh, oh shit. I should actually read. Shit. Be exclusively outside the ring. That's what I should do with him. Who should I get? Steve Dane. Alright, so let's see. Let's bring in Crash Holly, I guess. Let's give him a 6-month long contract. Let's see. Let's get out of the basics. Let's go with 50 selling. See what that brings up. Booker T again. Brian Clark. Chapa Guerrero, Chaz, Dane Bitt, El Dandy, Kamikaze, Little Tokyo, Lily Spigoli. Bring in Mabel as for 6 months as well, just in case we don't use him very much or we use him badly. Alright, let's get away from this and put that to 0. Let's go with 70 stamina, see what we can find with 70 stamina. That can work in the USA. That's not going to cost us a lot of money. Maybe bring in the California Kid for a little bit. Let's do that, I guess. Still working. Mark Cadbury? Nah. Can I get somebody? Oh, it's covered. I have to. Damn, that sucks. Let's go ahead and search again. Let's get rid of 70. Let's go with brawling of a 50 for those hardcore brawls. Mac Muscle, I can make him as like let's see. Maybe might as well bring in Harlem Heat, I guess, but don't have them as a tag team right off the bat. I'm gonna hold off on that though. I don't want to bring in a tag team just yet. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe Brian Clark. 50. No, that's a little too much. Let's get rid of that. Let's go to psychology of a 50. Maybe bring in Awesome Kong as a hill to go again. I don't know yet. Did I sign? Let's see. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want 2 more. Do I have Mark Canterbury as one of them? Yeah, I can bring Mark Canterbury in, I guess. Have him as like a, I don't know yet. Let's go ahead and get that back then. Let's bring in. I don't know what I'm gonna bring. Let's just go ahead and open up the search for everything. See if I can find somebody I want. David Power, Doug Masters, El Dandy, Eli the Eliminator. I might just bring in. Did I already send him? Yeah, I already sent him one. So. I don't know who I want. Let's see. I don't know who I want. I'll bring in Stevie Ray, I guess. Steve Ray. Let's go ahead and scum a couple days just to see if any of them sign. Let's see. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Let's see if we get any of these people. Alright, let's see. George Still announces retirement. Alright, so I'm gonna bring him as that. Face. Let's make him a face right now. We can always turn him heel. Let's turn him heel. Steve Ray. Steve Ray. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Alright, go ahead and advance another 5 days. Let's see how we do. Let's see, what else can we do for the next little bit while we wait? Alright, see. Alright, let's see, did we get everything? So, Mark Curtis, that'll be fine, he is our main. Ooh, I want Brian Lawler as a Hill. We're gonna call him Brian Christopher, obviously. Hill. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellows to 1, 2, 3, 4 faces. That's a good little combination to have as a heal slash face. So what's our goals? One is to get TV by 1997, 5. On TV by 1995. Have to have a hot feud build grown star and 4 get to 15 by 1994. 15, 94, 95. Save. Alright, that looks so far so good. Alright, so we're gonna go to rosters. Alter character, make him Brian Christopher. No. Brian Christopher. Yes. Keep him the same. Mabel. We're not gonna call him Mabel. We're gonna call him Nelson Nelson King. Let's see. Scott Putski. Does he have a Conan 2000? No. Let's see. Just going through everybody to make sure they don't have any alternates. That's fine. Let's go with it. That name. Tommy Jammers. Mark Calaberry. Let's see. Henry O'Gogrin. Shanghai Pierce. Let's go with that one. Let's. Mark Curtis is just the turtle. Brian Hildebred. Let's go with that one. Max Muscles. Does he have one? Big Bag John. Max. The Brute. Let's go with Max, I guess. I don't know. Let's just keep him Max Muscle. We have one for nope. We're looking at Scott Putski, the Gambler. I'm just gonna go with Gambler for his short name. Alright, let's see. What else should we do? Alright, let's see. Pre-booking. Let's make just a couple feuds real quick. Storylines. Let's have Almost tempted to go get one of the muscles and have them go against Nelson for a little bit and have them have the same amount of wins and losses. Let's first things first. Let's go with Max Muscle versus Navajo Warrior. Max versus Warrior. And let's add at storyline. Let's have Brian Lawler versus Brian Christopher versus Steve Ray, I guess. BLBRA Brian versus Steve Ray. One more rivalry I want to get built up. Let's have Scott Putski. Let's go with Scott Putski versus Mark Canterbury, I guess. Wait, that should be Shanghai Pierce, actually. Hold up the roster. Where's Mark Canterbury? Because I swear I did Shanghai Pierce save. There we go. There we go, storyline. Shanghai Pierce versus what was it again? Oh yeah, Ivan Putski's son, Scott Putski. Putski is Scott Putski versus Pierce. Start storyline. Alright, what else should we do? Let's go look around the company's champions real quick. They have no titles on the line. All Japan Pro titles. No one has a Carnival champion yet. No one has the real tags one. Triple Crown is Jumbo Tsuda. Unified is the Violent Miracle Collection. World Junior Heavyweight is, I don't know that name, in Fornes and Lafont as a tag team. Let's see, the titles. No one has any of these titles yet. Let's see, not Smoking On, let's go with WWF right now. No one has the world title because this is when they vacated it. Bret the Hitman Hart is the Intercontinental. No one's won the IC yet. Royal Rumble, no one's won that. And the Tag Team Champions are the Legion of Doom. Let's look at WCW next. Titles. Justin is the light heavyweight. Rick Rude is the tag team, the heavyweight. The tag team United States are the Scott Armstrong and Tracy Smith. Lex Luger is the world. Steamboat and Dustin Rhodes and Stunning Steve is the world television. who's today? Size, roster, the assassins. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the office real quick. Ticket prices, make sure they're free. Production, we don't have any productions yet. No house shows. So everyone's pretty much on per night show, with Brian Hildebrand being the only one who has the highest out of them is 90 because he does booking and reffing. Finances, we've lost $15 so far. Don't have any development. Our size is still 0. Start a relationship with Southern States. And I propose a talent trading. So that's the one I want us to build up to for the most part. Alright, let's go ahead and advance till their next show. I'll be right back. close to our first event. We go to book it. Probably book one more event after that and call it for the night. I don't know how much longer because it took me a while to set up this database while I was stream started. So I'm probably thinking another 20 minutes, 30, an hour maybe. Takes forever to book and do the setup when I kept fucking up on my oh sorry. Alright, here we go. Let's see what has happened. Okay, now we have a positive validity to SSW. We have a friendly adopted a friendly towards us. We got to the amateur endeavor. Let's go ahead and start building the next merchandise up to wrap it so we can get uh the dollar live shows and $3 per region point. We're about $625 in debt. So let's go ahead and start booking our first show. Alright, so let's go ahead and give nobody the night off. Set location generic. Booking meeting, we have nobody yet. I'll give you a one night deal, I guess. You can just. Brett is happy. He got currently happy. Shanghai Pearson the Gambler recently bond. Scott Putski and Navajo Warrior recently butted heads. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's meddle. Let's get Max Muscle and Brian Christopher together. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the first main event. Let's have Brian Christopher versus Steve Ray. Let's have this go 15 minutes. Let's go 20 minutes. 15 sounds better. With Brian Christopher going over. Script it. Victory by pinfall. So 15, let's go 10 then. Oh shit, we're supposed to make this an hour show. So we get more people. Alright, so it's Brian Christopher versus Stevie Ray. Let's have another single match. Let's include everyone who's booked. Let's have Max Muscles versus Navajo Warrior. Have this go 10 minutes as well. Let's have Navajo Warrior go over on him. Alright, what else? Add another match. Let's have Knight. Oh, let's have Putski versus Pierce. Let's have this go 10 as well, because I don't think that any of these people can go more than 15. Yeah. Let's go 10 as well. Husky going over. Let's have this be pinfall victory by clean. So far we have 36 minutes booked. Booking analysis, we don't need anything yet. Let's have Putski be the co-main. Add match, we're gonna have the Gambler. Does the Gambler have any rivalries right now? Can't remember. But we don't, let's just have him. Let's have the Gambler versus Tommy Jammer. Let's have this go 10 minutes. Let's have the Gambler go over. And we're gonna have one more match. We're gonna have a 1-on-2 handicap match. We're gonna have Nelson go over both Dynamite D and Darren O'Grady. $10. We're gonna have Nelson go over in a squash. Okay, so we're gonna have a promo with Nelson. I won the very first match in this bed with being 1-on-2. I a handicap 1-on-2 match by dominating. Kicking them in face. Let's have that go out here. Okay, what else should I do? I got 65 minutes. I can go 75, but I like that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches with one angle. Let's begin. Dynamite and O'Grady versus Nelson. Nelson wins with a driving leg drop. 23 for Nelson, 31 for O'Grady, 23 for Nelson. Got initially great, very good. Poor for his underdog gimmick. Ooh, 27 with but could have probably done better. 28 and 38. Ooh. Gambler cocky gimmick got really good. Gambler uses a cocky, likely to be great, rise over time as the fans get used to it. Max Muscle got defeated by Navajo William with a tomahawk chop. 22 and 16. So both of them got pretty good. Navajo gimmick got it very good. Alright. Shanghai Pierce versus Scott Putski. Shanghai Pierce got a 30 and Scott Putski got a 23. Oh, nice. That's so far so good. Ooh, that's a good chemistry. Ooh, that's a good chemistry. 30 and 28. Egotistical gimmick was at poor. See how it's like. I said before, gives a small cruise during matches and angles. About. I need to keep in mind that's good chemistry. So 31 for our first show, which was averaging about 30. Locker room. Let's give that to. Let's get Brian Christopher and Navajo Warrior. We've spent 450 on worker cost, show cost. Good, good, good. We did not get ranked up on our first one. Alright, we got probably 2 more cards maybe in Mila. Let's see what our... Where is it? Southern States. Where's ours at? Where is it at? So, WWF Showdown, King Kahuna, LCW Report. A very good positive with Drew, 86 fans. That's a really good show. 86 fans. Okay, let's see. Go ahead, let's advance a week. We can keep averaging about 86 and start working our way up. That would be golden. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and look at WCW and WWF. WCW titles. Lex Luger is the champion. He just won it 6 days ago. And look at WWF. And Jake the Snake is the one-time world champion. He beat Sergeant Slaughter for it. Nice, Jake. Let's go to Monday. Yeah. I think it's Sunday that they do theirs. So the thought is keep going up, we'd be golden. Let's see. Hold up. I'm trying to find something out real quick. Give me 1 second. Alright, so. I'm gonna check our finances right now. See how much we've lost and how much we gained every month until we start making good money. Alright, let's see our finances. So we lost 1.526 in the first month. That's not bad. Our worker cards is at 450. Our show costs are 319. 52 for marketing, 500 for merchandise, which will be another 500 by the end of this month. Because we're working on our way to merchant. That's 250 a week, so and it takes 10 weeks to get it done. So 2,500. After that, we should be golden for shows till we get bigger where we can start affording it. Affording's all we need. Alright, so let's see. We're about to hit the next day once we do our next match. Pretty sure I'm gonna have a couple of brawls or something. See. Probably gonna get, probably gonna get somebody who's good, like Scott Hudson or something like that. But we have to make sure we get TV before. But that's the hard part, finding somebody who we gonna use. I can realistically think by 95 we should be able to get TV. 1995 is where I'm thinking we should have it, even earlier, maybe 94, depending on how much we do. How much we can actually keep from running out of money. This is the only that takes forever. Alright, so it's the last Sunday of the month is when we have our next next show. If we get television, go probably 4 at a time, 4 blocks at one time. Maybe a show in between. I don't know yet. That's still a ways away. A lot of ways away. Very long ways away. Alright, we're getting there. Within the next half hour, so within the next 5 minutes or so, we should be in the next pay-per-view or event. Very soon, their next event. Uh, Probably put uh I don't know yet what I'm thinking about putting on the card yet. Alright, let's see what the taping looks like for SMW. They're averaging 4,000 views for a month next broadcasting. Well, let's see. So our first one was a 31 overall with 86 people. You see what our partner is doing event-wise? Southern States. Events and TV. Their monthly show was 39 and 45. 85 and 87. Stanley's the SSUW champion. Anybody? They got Ivan Koloff and Fatu. That's a lot of money to be spending on people. Alright, so they have very low momentum and low prestige too. They have 3 titles though? Why do they have so many titles? And the only one they have is the world title. They even got Sheik, Agnat, Casey. That's a lot. Alright, so they even got Robert Fuller. Why are you got so many? God. Look at view profile. Let's look at their finances. Where can I look at their finances at? Where's your contacts? No. Product views, relationship, shows and TV. Shit. There's gotta be a way I can look at the power structure. So owner, head booker, no booking team, Ivan Koloff and Robert Fuller. Damn. I think I might have, if they keep doing this, they might not have enough money. I might have to buy them out. if we can make enough money to buy them out, because they're going to be using up money like crazy. Oh, there it is. They've only lost 2,000 last month and 3,000 this month. But that 3,000 is going to be dropped down to about, everything goes good. We'll find out soon enough. I need to keep an eye on their finances. So I get enough money to buy them out. Give nobody a night off. Select generic venue. So, unfortunately, why would we at the same place? I generated 22 by myself. According to Shanghai Pearson Max Matter, now travel buddies. Nice. Had a blazing argument outside. Scott Petsky. Wow. Let's do metal. Let's have Shanghai Pearson Max Muscles. Just put one of those friends together. Positive. Alright, so let's, in our opening match, main event, we're gonna have, let's have Navajo Warrior versus Christopher, oh, this is Steve Ray in a 10-minute long match. They're gonna have Steve Ray go over. For our main event, we're gonna have a down. We're gonna have Brian Lawler break down Steve Ray. Christopher. Starts. Attack. Attack. Steve Ray. The bell rings. Move that to the main. So add match. Let's have exclude already booking. Let's have Shanghai Pierce versus, wait, Scott Petsky. Yeah, so let's have him go against Tommy Jammer. Let's have this be a, can they go 15? Yeah, they can go 15. So let's put that at the co-main. Oh, no, that's going to be the co-main. Let's have this go Shanghai not dominate. Team to win by pinfall. Alright, next match would be Scott Petsky versus Max Muscles. Wait, no, Max Muscles good face, and both of them are. Let's have the Gambler. No. I'm not gonna put Petsky, have him lose to Max Muscle. Let's have him go against Aaron O'Grady, I guess. Okay, let's see. Let's do this at 10 with Scott winning. Let's have Nelson versus Max Muscle. Nelson versus Max Muscle. Let's have this go 10 with Nelson going over. Let's have the Max Muscle man. Let's give this one a minute more. Let's give this a minute more. Oh, he can't go more than 10 minutes. So let's see if Scott Petsky can go more than. So 60 minutes even, good. Let's see, the only one I don't have on the card would be the Gambler, which I can bring him on next month. Alright, let's go ahead and start the show. That doesn't. So 19 and 17, that's a 20 overall with the 18 work rate. Shanghai Pierce, blown eardrum, ow. 30 and 34. Shit. Backstage seat for Damn You Tommy Drummer. 33 and 25. Scott Pesky winning. 28-19. Ooh, Steve Ray has a good chemistry with Navajo Warrior too. That's two people he has good chemistry with. 40 with an end of the street. That Christopher. Let's see how we did. 26. Let's have Scott Putski and Steve Ray. 7 days, he'd be back well before then. We only lost 380 on workers with $38. We're now one. That's pretty damn good. Alright, let's see. Events coming up. So we got one more, then we have our first big event called Cactus Clash. We might make this an actual. So we got one more show, then we're gonna postpone LCW for a month. So then, how our finances now will be 166 a month. So our sponsorship, which I'm gonna lose more money this month than I'm gonna probably lose any other month. All right, let's go ahead and go to March 1st. See how our finances will be right here. Okay, let's see. We're getting close to the end of this month. Hell yeah. Couple days to the end of this month, and we're gonna have another pay-per-view, another event. Let's see. Shit. Can I see something? Okay, let's see. Give me Alright, so let's see what events are. Working position, fully fit, okay, good. Now we don't need to spend any more money on our merchandise. Wait, no, I don't think that's the right one. Let's go to office and look at merchandise. It's only halfway there. 2 months of really bad finances. 2,000, but we also made $166 on sponsorships, so we should make 174 this month. All right, let's go ahead and start the next one. Let's go to the next show, I guess. We're March. I think this might be the last card, then I just sim up to the next event and then take a break. And we're gonna start doing a lot of cards back to back to back. Occasionally look to see who's came and who's not came. I think once every 3 months I might look and see who I'm gonna add and who I'm gonna take away. Probably a little bit of both. Be right back. Something. Almost to the next show. To the next show.
Stephen Shanks said woo.
close to the end of the month. See how much we made. Okay, guys. Let's keep going. We hit March 18th, we'll be fine. Or the end of the month. Game froze, didn't it? Oh no, there it goes. It was just auto saving. Alright, come on. We're almost to the end of the month. Then once we get done starting in new talent, we'll be good. We're gonna start transitioning talent in and out here soon, so we could get people in and out. Yep, in and out's what we're gonna our main priority be soon. That's our main goal. Alright, March 24th. I think the last Sunday. Oh, did I check the finances for the month? Yeah, I did. Probably gonna start a tournament in the next couple of months, I wanna say. Crown our first champion. I just have the big title belt, so that's about it. Alright, we're getting close to the last Sunday. But yeah, when we get TV, that's my main concern. I'm just gonna go 4 shows at a time. Then maybe have a pay-per-view the month before the block, like before the block show starts. Maybe, I don't know yet. Well, not the month before the block. I mean, like the day before the block. So I know what I've booked, and so I don't have to guess. Alright, let's see. Events. Priorities. We only have 2 people gone this week. So that's right around where we want to do it. Unless we do the first. We could do the first Sunday of each month. That's what I'm going to do. I want to switch it to the first Sunday of each month. Modify this event. Let's do the first Sunday of every month. Then I'm just going to skip the one in April. Then we're going to come up with another event soon. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. No one gets the night off. We're gonna have it at a generic venue. We've only gotten 22. Nothing, no locker room incidents happen. Let's battle in between Max Muscle and Scott Putski.
build it. Alright, so we're gonna have an angle at the end of the show. I don't need. Oh, wait. We're gonna have a brawl with Brian Christopher, Stevie Ray, not Nelson, Navajo Warrior, uh, Shanghai Pierce, Scott Putski, and who was the other one in our storyline? Max Muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Gotcha. Not gonna even put anything into the title. Alright, let's see. Add match. We're gonna have a tag match actually. We're gonna have Brian Christopher, Navajo Warrior. This is Max Muscles and Steve Ray. Let's have this go maybe 20 minutes, if I can do 20 minutes. I go 15. That was a good one. So we're gonna have Brian go over Max Muscles. Max Muscle, let's have this be nothing. Let's just have this be a wild brawl. And maybe that's fine right there too. Okay, let's see. Add match. I have exclude everyone who's already working. Scott Putski. This is the gambler. I'm gonna have Aaron O'Reilly. They're great to go after. Got send Van Diamond for just a match. Gambler on the card, so I get a victory. Tommy Drummer versus Nelson. It's 10 minutes. Let's have Nelson go over. Let's have Nelson dominate this match. We're getting his squash masters up. Let's add another match. Let's have Shanghai Pierce. Scott Putsky versus Shanghai Pierce. Let's have this go 15, hopefully. Alright, that's good. Let's have that go right there. Let's have this be the main opener, semi-opener, semi-co. Let's make sure there's nothing we don't have. Nope. The one who's not going to be on this show would be O'Grady, which is a good thing. Oh, 20. Oh, Van Dressel got a 40. That's a pretty good one for him. What's his see agent's report? Note. Looking the dirt sheet. So Gimel got a bonus on charisma and high morale. Segment got a bonus for Brian Hildebret refereeing. Brian Hildebret being the road agent. Segment got a bonus for good start to the show. Penalized for being inexperienced and penalized for being inconsistent. Alright, that's pretty good. Hot and Rising for 38. Ooh, White Hot at 34 and 23. Dirt sheet. Bryson got good momentum. Got a bonus for Star Pal. High morale. Got a bonus for Squash Master. So that's so far. What does Tommy Drama got a 34 and Brian Nelson Knight got a 28 for a show rating of 28. 23 for a show rating of 24. 27 for Scott Pusky and 34 for Shanghai Pierce. This is a pretty good match right there. Let's see, high morale. Got a bonus for high morale. Pretty much everything. It's very hot to end the match. 23-18, 26-19. Yeah, Max Muscle seemed off his game, but Max Muscle was really off his game. We ended the show with a 34. That's pretty good. So pretty much it went boom, 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 boom. 28 overall show. No one got it. We've only lost 400 this time. We're at level 2 now. This has been so far a good card. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Better than you expect from a tiny company. Alright, so let's see what WWF looks like for titles. First WCW. Justin's still the title, Rick Rude's still a champion. I don't know what their names are, so I'm not even gonna try. Lex Luger's still in the world. Steamboat and Russ, so everyone's pretty much the same. See if anything titles changed hands. Jake still has the world. Yep, same. Ooh, Macho Man won the Royal Rumble in the Animals, the Legion of Doom. Check Prestige. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see what when one day see what our finances look. It's 2 hours, it's fine. Alright, one main gang got injured. Women of Wrestling got the second TV taping with 7,000 views. Women of Wrestling, Wild Women of Wrestling has gone off TV on how to get it back. Fans of Lone Cactus Wrestling may have noticed that the tone of the company has reportedly gone all in and changing the style of Golden Age Pro Wrestling. Company's insiders say that this change which has been hinted for over the past few months, is an attempt to freshen things up, reconnect with old fans, and attract new ones. See if there's anybody here that I might want to sign. Let's see. It doesn't really look like anybody I want to bring in yet. Huh. I might bring him in since he did such a good show for us last week. Yeah, just bring him in because he's a 20. Product change is complete. Alright, let's look at our finances. We lost one. Oh, the month's not over yet. The month is now. Alright, let's see. What does this look like to us? Booking position available for OPW. What's OPW? Oriental Pro Wrestling, which is a new company that just started April 1st. What is our finance looking like? We've lost $1,777 last month. We only got 195 sponsorship dollars in. 106 40 merchandise sales. We haven't had any mail ordered ones yet. We're supposed to get 314 this month in sponsorships. What's our momentum right now? Office maybe? Alright, so let's go ahead and let's look at absence. We have no one absent right now. We got one more week of this, and then we have our next level of merchandise sale, which would be $1 per fan at live station and 3 per region. Mail ordered. That'd be almost good. What is our size? What's our size right now? We're 2 and we have 1 in the Mid-South. Do we have anything outside of Canada and Mexico yet? Nope. We don't have any oligos because we're the owner. How's our relationship with this? We're very positive and mightily positive. So what I might do, talent trade, let's channel and offer. Let's send Nelson out for 5 weeks. Give him more experience out over there. so we can get some more money. So far, we don't make any money off this. So let's see if we got anybody that could be inner circle. Search. Let's exclude any ill-suited. Personal, yeah, but he's not a wrestler, so I'm not gonna do that. The talent relations. Search ill-suited. So I'm gonna put him as head of talent relations. He's gonna be our. Let's see if he'll suit it. Okay, that's good. He'll be both that. I'm not gonna put him as senior referee because he's the only referee. Let's see. Do we have anybody who's good for this role? Nope. I'm almost tempted to get like a D Malenko or somebody to come in. He'll suited to be a stooge. I'm not gonna do anything just yet with the. Do we have anyone that we can put as a chief enforcer? Alright, let's see what's our. So let's go to events. Let's move this back by this event. Schedule forward. So our next one won't be till the 5th, and this one I'm gonna move up till the first availability. Modify this event. Let's go ahead and do the 5th. First Sunday of the month. So let's make sure there's no one not available. So everyone will be here for Cactus Clash. Everyone will be here for so yeah. So our last 3 events we went from 31, 28 to 26. Building up some good storylines. So 34 was the max one last week. But we also had a 38, a 34, and a 34s. 2 low 20s. At the February show, we've had 140, and the rest were 20s. We had 2 over 20, 30. Our first show was 3 over 30, and the rest were all 20s. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. Companies. SSW. We got Dave Crockett too now? Why are you keep spending money on people that you guys know you don't have? The last show, 47 was your overall rating. You're putting. You guys are doing good, but you guys are spending way too much money right now. Way too much money. Let's see. So you guys lost 4,000 last month. We only brought in $784 in tickets and 1,199 in ticket. What is your guys' size? Your profile size. You guys are still 10 on the southeast and 1 everywhere, pretty much everywhere else. What's your guys' maximum size? Check progress. You guys haven't gone up at all anywhere. Or how much is it going to take us to buy you out? That's one my company I'm thinking I'm going to buy out first. So, Cactus Clash, we're going to have book matches. We're going to bring in Shanghai Pierce versus Steve Ray. See if Steve. Wait. Let's see. Let's see. Events. Have I had Shanghai Pierce versus. Let's see. Shanghai Pierce. Shanghai Pierce was against Nav. Okay, so that's good. So let's go ahead and advance till the next pay per view. this will be our last one for the show. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got that guy. Good. Let's keep him a face. Apply gimmick, yeah. Let's see. We can just build him up as a some kind of hero. Well, speaking of which, I want to check one thing. SMW. Let's look blue profile events and TVs. Every other Tuesday they do a taping. Let's see. They've been slowly but surely building their way up. Let's see. Events are, what is it? Top 100. See your top 100 TV ratings. They've been under less than a 1 point. TV viewerships 5,000, 4,000, 4,000. So pretty much ever since the first taping, they pretty much have been over 4,000 views. How about pay-per-view? They don't have any pay-per-view guys attendance. So pretty much TV tapings have been their highest attendance with 54. So that's another company I'm thinking about buying out too if we make enough money. But for the most part, I want this relationship to keep going up. So let's go ahead and advance another day. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to our next show. And hopefully we can make enough profit to that we go up to the next one. We're almost to the 4th. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Alright, let's see. Our merchandise leveled up to rank 2 now. So that means we'd be getting 6, I want to say. $6. Let's see. Size, so $7 a show through mail-in. So let's see. Finances. We've had our first mail-in order for $1. Alright, let's go ahead and start our booking. Giving nobody the night off. Generic. Nothing. Booking. Address the book. Let's keep going with Max Muscles and Shanghai Pierce. Alright, so we're gonna have add match. We're gonna have for our main event, we're gonna have Scott Putski versus Brian Christopher. Do I want to put that match or do I want to hold off on it? Let's hold off on that one. Let's have the Gambler get his first loss against Scott Putski in 15 minutes. Scott Putski going over. Then we're gonna have Navajo Warrior versus Van Vandal. Can we go 15 in this match? We're gonna have Navajo get the win. Okay, so let's have Max Muscles go against O'Grady. Have Max Muscle goes over in 10 minutes. Alright, so then Shanghai Pierce. Let's have Christopher Daniels, Nelson. Oh, we already have that match, so we're gonna have Brian Christopher versus Tammy Chandler. Why are you so annoyed? Okay, I give you. Who can I give you a loss to? Who can I give you a win to where it's not gonna hurt? Let's go get no. Let's give you Shanghai Pierce a win. Give you a win over Shanghai Pierce by a flash pinfall. Because he is getting pissed that he keeps losing. Give him a one win. Then we're gonna have Nelson versus Steve Ray. I think I'm gonna have Steve Ray lose that one. So you both give it 10 minutes. Okay, let's see. Booking analysis. I need we have a rivalry match. Let's have an angle with putting a promo. With who's his storyline? Ryan. Let's go ahead and advance that one. Just the loser can't get a versus Oh, it took about 75 minutes. I didn't realize I took all 75 minutes up. This is an event, so what I'm actually gonna might do, how much do we have right here? Oh, fuck. Go ahead and let's book the card match. 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go ahead. A 25 for Nathan. Fuck yeah, 27 overall. Brian Christopher with a 35. He's getting the. And Shanghai Pierce with a quick roll. 31 and 30, that's pretty good. It's great. His psychologically will help being able to use. Ooh, I wonder what it is. Max Muscle just put him in the spinning full Nelson. 22 and 30, that's pretty good. 36. Ooh, this guy is good right now. Probably my most consistent guy right now. Got Putski with a over him with a Polish hammer. That's been pretty good. This card was pretty good. We was
Or did none. So 27 is our lowest, and we had all 35. 30s are higher. Show rating of 31. That was a good show. Let's give Steve Ray. Let's give that V guy. And Scott Putsky. Point out good examples. We lost 430, but that brought in $89 in merchandise. Yes, we're at level 3 now. We're at 9, 6, $12 in sponsorship. I mean, $12 in what you would call it. I can't think of the name right now. In merchandise a month now. So what is our possible finances? 505 a month. That dropped that down to half. A little over half. I'm not gonna be needing any more productions. I mean merchandise, because our merchandise is done for the month. For a while, actually, probably for another year, maybe 2. Let's go ahead to call it there. Thank you guys for coming tonight. I'll be on again tomorrow.